everybody, and welcome to the Disabled Team, and welcome to your official Leeds United versus Arsenal versus Leeds United match preview. How are you doing, Mally?
Yeah, I'm all right, Stu. Thank you. I'm good.
Good man, good man. The good news is football back. The football's back. The bad news is that it's an away trip to Arsenal.
Yeah, it should be all right. The London case has been done now, hasn't it?
Lifted. I've been thinking about this game. Oh, TD5. Hey guys, can't
Yeah.
come on the show today. Sorry, guys. Think we will get smashed. No worries, TD5, mate. Have been thinking about this game, Mally, and are we going to park the bus?
Oh God, it's hard to say. We're going to see it, isn't it? We don't know. I hope not, because we're not going to win it if we do.
I'm just thinking, with players what are missing. Adams, Verber, Nonto. Is he going to automatically think, well, I've got no chance of winning it anyway, so we'll park the bus?
Well, I was thinking other way. We've no chance of winning anyway, so we'll go for it.
So I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, I was looking at formations. He could even go 4-5-1.
Possible.
He could play 4-5-1, 4 defenders, 5 midfielders to back up to give the 4 defenders cover, and have Bamford up top on his own.
He might play 5 at back.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know. It's going to be interesting. I mean, it's his toughest test so far. So let's see what he does. I fancy it. I fancy his chances.
I really don't. I don't, mate. I don't.
So I think
there's
Arsenal.
a reason why they're top of the league for a reason.
Oh yeah, I agree. I just think Arsenal. I'm hoping that Arsenal will come into it overconfident. What's Kufla saying?
Hi, Stu and Mally. I'm looking forward to the game. At worst, we lose as expected. At best, we sneak some points.
Yeah, I agree.
Man, it's Arsenal. I mean, I thought they had something. They have got one defender injured. William Saliba.
Right.
He's going to be sidelined. Kieran Tierney, full-back Kieran Tierney has recovered from a calf injury. Thomas Partey is now back in training after playing no part in Ghana's draw with Angola on Monday. So he should be fighting fit. Leeds United, hang on a minute, where I just seen something there. It is right. Leeds United forward William Nonto is out after injuring his ankle during Italy's win over Malta on Sunday. Defender Max Verber is sidelined by a thigh strain. You see, I thought it was a hamstring.
Right. No, and Adams an hamstring.
Yeah, Adams has got an hamstring, and while Tyler Adams may not feature again this season after undergoing hamstring surgery.
Yeah.
Liam Cooper made his comeback from injury as a substitute for Scotland during a momentous win over Spain.
I'm just looking at Harmony's comment. Sorry.
Be your boots, Mally. You and I are starting.
Oh dear. It's a long time since I've put football boots on.
I'm going to ask you the same question, Mally, as I asked Lee. The 3 players who were injured, Verber, Nonto and Adams, who's going to be the biggest loss?
For me, Verber, because he just solidifies that defence.
And he's non-stop talking to him as well during game.
I mean, they're all going to be lost in their own rights. But if I was to not lose one, it'd be Verber. Because we've got cover for Nonto and we've got cover for Adams. The only cover for Verber is Cooper and Strike. See, that'll be interesting who he's going to pick. I think he'll go with Cooper.
I don't know. But
it all depends how fit he is and where his mindset is. because he hasn't played for such a long time. They might put Pascal in. This is where I'm thinking he might play 5 at back. He might have Ayling, Koch, Strike, Cooper, and Firpo. But then we'll lose.
Wow.
We'll lose some then. Either in midfield, we might just play with one midfielder, no rocker. I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing. You know what I mean? We all play manager, don't we? And I don't know what the right way to go is against Arsenal.
Kick the shins of Marnie. Kick shins, yeah. It's
getting a red card.
Yeah. Yeah, that's if McKennie plays, I hope he don't get booked needlessly like he normally does.
Yeah. So I personally, I'd drop McKennie and I'd put 3 centre backs in. I'd have Strike, Koch, and Cooper as centre backs.
Even though McKennie scored 3 goals on international duty.
Yeah, it would against nobody's, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it give him a bit of confidence.
Nah, I wouldn't have thought. He ain't scored it in Premier League, has he? That's what it counts. And I trust Rocker more than I trust McKennie. I don't know. I'm guessing, obviously. But that's the way I would go.
You see, we can't pat the bus against a team like Arsenal because they will break through it eventually.
Yeah.
Which means you're going to be chasing a goal anyway.
But you've got to try and tighten it up a bit at back if you can. And I think that's what I think we can. I think we can tighten it up.
I mean, I'm a bit more. I'm not calm, but that's the wrong word. But I'm a bit more laid back going into this Arsenal game than what I would with the open style of football. What we were used to. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because we will get picked off.
Yeah.
And I also think Ayling's going to have one of games of his life because he's going to be up against. Is it Zinchenko and who else plays down that side?
Martinelli.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I think if we play 5 at back, he could have cover because Koch could move across.
Yeah.
And on us for fur post cover, you could have Cooper going across. So they'll both.
Yeah, that's Saka's side, isn't it?
Yeah, they'll both have cover, and then just leave Strike in middle. But as I say, we all play manager, and 9 times out of 10 I get it wrong. So ignore the 5 at back. He won't go 5 at back if I'm saying that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I do.
It's just the way I'd go, personally.
Well, we can't climb any places if we win. But if we get a win, we can go up to 12th.
You just said we can't climb any places if we win.
No, I can't climb many. We can climb 2. We can climb 2 if we get a win.
That's good.
Especially we're only 1 point behind them.
Yeah, especially if Palace and Wolves drop points.
Yeah, because Crystal Palace have got Leicester and Wolves have got Forest.
I mean, we only need 1 point if Palace and Wolves lose, or if Palace, even if all 3, if Palace Wolves. No, if Palace and Wolves lose, we only need 1 point to go up to 12 on goal difference. I mean, look at difference in goal difference there. We're really tightened up.
Yeah, -9 now. We're on the same goal difference as Leicester.
Yeah, and one ahead of West Ham. That's brilliant, is that?
To say West Ham are known for the defending. Moyes is a defensive-minded manager. So yeah, you're right. But we're still conceding on average 2 goals a game, like we have been doing.
Well, I don't know. I don't think them figures don't say that, do they? How come we be on? How come we be conceding 2? We must be
Because
scoring.
we scored 3, didn't we? We scored
Right.
4, didn't we? Against Wolves, but still conceded 2, didn't we? We conceded 2 against Brighton.
Yeah. But I mean, I'll be happy conceding 2 if we can score 4 every game. If we could get a +2 every game.
Yeah, I get that. I do. But
if we can outscore the opposition, then
we'll survive.
Exactly. I'm confident we can get something at Arsenal.
Amani says that this is a throwaway game. Forest and Palace games are more of a concern to me. Yeah, but right, Amani. I'm not being funny to you, my love, and I said this in my other video. The whole idea of coming up to Premier League to play teams like Arsenal, Man City, Man United. If we're going to call them throwaway games, what will the point of getting promoted? Might as well have stayed in.
It's just a strange.
Do you know where I'm coming from?
Yeah, it's a strange old season all round, isn't it?
I mean, I know we're not expected to beat them, but you'd think at least we'd be able to, at the very least, compete with them. Give them a game. Let them know that they've been in a game.
I hope so.
Because it's otherwise it means getting promoted were meaningless. Amani says here, if Palace and Wolves lose, Forest and Leicester will go above us unless we beat Arsenal.
Yeah. And Everton, if Everton get a point and we lose, they go above us.
Well, Everton have got Spurs who were in a right load of I don't know how Spurs are going to react.
So far as I'm concerned, we can't afford to lose tomorrow.
You think it's that serious?
Yeah, I think again it's another must-win game. I don't think a draw's not the end of the world.
So it's a must-not-lose game, then, isn't it?
But yeah, but it's so tight down there. You've got to win. You've got to win. It's too close for comfort down there. You can easily, in one weekend, you can get dragged back into relegation zone.
Well, we were the only team from 12th down to 20th who got a win last time out. Everyone else lost or drew.
Let's hope it continues.
You know what I mean? And to be fair, Mally, we've picked up 7 points out of 15. As his previous 5 games.
Harmony's more of a realist than me. I'm more of an optimist.
In our situation, place in the league, injuries, etc., not a chance. And yeah, I get that, I do. But I just don't want us to be rolled over and to have us belly tickled, man. Do you know what I mean?
There's always every weekend. There's always some shock. There's always a shock.
Yeah.
And I just hope that it's our weekend this weekend.
Especially this season, there's been shocks. There's been a couple of shocks every weekend.
Absolutely. I mean, look at Southampton against Spurs last week, and Bournemouth are turning teams over, and I don't see why we should fear Arsenal. I really don't. I don't think we shouldn't fear any team. Whether we're good enough to beat them is another matter, but we shouldn't fear them.
Well, Bournemouth are playing Fulham now. Not ordinarily, you'd say Fulham should win that game, but they ain't got Mitrovic, they ain't got Willian, they ain't got the manager. They're all suspended.
It's a good time to play Fulham.
Yeah, so you think there's no. And I'm on the minute. Bournemouth at home. Yeah, Bournemouth are at home at Fulham. I know.
Mm.
Stu, you predict we lose most weeks against lesser teams. Cannot believe you said no. What I'm trying to say, Imani, right? It's not. Look, I'm a realist. Look, Leeds. I think we. I think if we keep the score below three, if we lose below 3 goals, I think we've done well. But what I'm saying is, I don't agree to it being a nothing game or a 3-hit game. I don't believe in that because when you're at bottom of the table, you can't treat games as 3 hits because you haven't got game. You haven't got. You are in a position to treat games as 3 hits. If you're mid-table, fair enough, but we're not. We're 2 points clear at relegation. So what
Yeah.
why would you say it's a 3-hit game when you're only 2 points clear of going into relegation places? That's what I'm
Like
saying. I'm not
maybe.
saying that we're going to beat. I'm not saying that we're going to win. What I'm saying is I don't agree to this that it's a 3-hit game and stuff like that. I agree. I agree. It's going to be a difficult game, but if we're going to say 3-hit games, I don't agree to that. I mean, I'm not saying that we're not going to lose. We're going to win. But what I'm saying is I don't agree to the 3-hit
No,
label. I don't agree
I
to
think
it.
if you're going to use that, you might as well not turn up.
Yeah,
You might
yeah.
as
You
well,
might as well not bother.
you might as well just give them points and say, no, we're going to save on coach fare. We're not coming up. You can have it 3 points. That's a free hit. I think we've got more fight in us than that.
I hope so because we've shown that we haven't given up this season.
No.
And let's be honest, with some of his better performances have been against teams in top six.
Yeah, on current form and performance, you only expect one outcome.
Yeah. If you
But
look
we
at the
all,
form that Arsenal are in, we're in top form, playing best football in Champion Premier League. Yeah, you're not expecting to get a win, but you can't say it's a free hit.
yeah, you've got to live in hope, haven't you? You've got to. I
Otherwise,
don't
what's the
know.
point of all away fans travelling down there to watch it?
That's what I'm saying. There's no point in turning up if they're going to go in with that mentality, which I'm sure they're not. I'm sure they're going to go into it thinking they're going to win, and I hope they
Well,
do.
hopefully, we've all said how good Gracia is as a coach. He should. I'm hoping that he's got. He'll have a. He might have. He might have devised a plan where we at least make it difficult for him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, might scrape someone. We might just get a lucky deflection or an own goal, or I don't care.
Yeah,
It might just be our day. It might not. We might get panned 6-0. But you've got to live in hope, haven't you?
yeah. Because if you're going to go in with a free, I mean, that means that there's no point watching it.
No, that's right. I won't watch it. I won't watch it.
I'm watching it because I want to get behind him and not. And I mean, Bradford City beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Sheffield United bet Tottenham in FA Cup.
Yeah, you've got to. You've
So
got to.
it can happen. But results
You've
can
got.
happen.
You've got to hope. That's all you can do. I mean, on player quality, we maybe don't deserve to beat them.
Yeah.
But you've just got to have that Robert Green, just that little bit of luck, and see where it takes us. Hope that VAR's on our side, and we'll see where it goes.
Because even if you're 1-0 down, there's that glimmer of hope. Like you might grab a late equaliser, or you might snatch something.
Yeah. Really looking forward to this one.
You see, if we're going to call it a free hit, what do we do if we get points? Oh, we don't deserve them because it were a free hit. We'd be over the moon that we got points.
I'm more worried about the lower league games than I am against Arsenal.
What, like Nottingham Forest coming up next week and Crystal Palace and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know if we play as well as against teams that are fighting. I don't
Can
know if
I ask you
Arsenal.
something, Melly?
Mm,
You watched the Wolves game.
mm.
Who were the better team on the pitch?
Well, from what I can remember, we were, but I can't remember much about it. I can't remember
I
much.
thought we just took his chances when we got them.
Yeah, I mean, second half it was all Wolves, wasn't it? If I remember rightly.
Mm.
And even though we went 3-0 up, that was the most disappointing thing, is that we didn't shut the game out at 3-0.
Mine says obviously 3-8 is different in your world. In mine, it means expect nothing but anything gained is a plus.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. But I'm not expecting nothing. I'm expecting something. For some reason, I'm expecting at least a point. I don't know why. Maybe because we haven't seen them. We haven't seen this Gracia team play a top six team yet, have we?
Not under Gracia, no, it's all new.
So it'll be interesting to see, how he sets up, what tactics he uses, what personnel he uses. Then we'll see what he's made of then.
Right, Emmanuel, can I ask you in chat, right? I want to ask you in chat. Do you think the players, looking at your aspects, free in yours, it means expect nothing but anything gained is a positive. Do you think these players and Gracia sees it as a free hit?
I think the players will be going into this thinking they can win it.
I'll get something from it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I can't believe any professional player will go into a game thinking, "Oh, it's Arsenal, we're going to get beat anyway." It just doesn't work like that. Look at us against Man City last year or year before. Nobody expected us to beat Man City. Nobody expected us to beat Chelsea, Liverpool.
Liverpool this season.
These things just quirks at game, and I'm just hoping for another one tomorrow. I don't believe for 1 minute that we'll beat them on skill or possession. I'm hoping we beat them with a little bit of lady luck.
And then Amani says, no, they will go out to win every match, obviously.
They'll have one eye on Man City Liverpool game.
No, Arsenal.
Mm. But irrespective of that, irrespective of the outcome of that game, I wouldn't imagine that they'll play any different. If Man City win, are Arsenal going to start to bottle it? If Liverpool win, are Arsenal going to take the foot off at gas, thinking that it's all over? Because a lot of people believe that if Liverpool win, then the title's theirs. So they're going to start celebrating before the time. I don't know.
It's similar to a cup game. We are the underdog. Any match is winnable. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it, Amani. Any match, just we've got to have hope, haven't we? And I've got faith that Gracia will be able to come up with a plan to get something from the game. I'm not saying we will, but I've got to have that hope that we will. That he might be able to get something from it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be more of a mental game than physical.
Yeah, because Arsenal aren't physical, are they?
Trying to outwit the opponent.
Who wants it more on day?
I'm looking forward to it.
You see, and both teams want both teams want it for different reasons. We want it so we want it more because we want to get ourselves away from relegation. They want it more because they want to win title. So
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
who wants it more up there. That's what it is.
you imagine if 49ers step in tomorrow and say, right, lads, win tomorrow, there's a 10 grand bonus for you. You know, we don't know what
Yeah.
goes on behind. We don't know what goes on behind the scenes.
You know, get some front game. There's a nice little bonus in your monthly wage.
Absolutely, because a win tomorrow could be a season saver.
Well, West Ham. I know I talk a lot about West Ham, but West Ham fans think they lose to Southampton. They're as good as
They're
gone.
down.
They don't think
I
they'll
know.
come back from it.
I know. I know.
You know, so it's and what is it? 10 games to go after tomorrow,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. So
See, I don't think
it's going to be.
there's not many people thinking we're going to beat Arsenal tomorrow. You know, whereas there might be people thinking that West Ham are going to beat Southampton. You know, it might be a 50-50 split.
Yeah.
There's no split. You know, it wouldn't even be a 10-90 split. It'll be a 99-1, and I'm the one that think we're going to beat Arsenal tomorrow. So the split tomorrow is. Sorry, go on, Stu.
Little Jimmy
Little Jimmy.
saying Saka is lurking. I take it
Is,
you're an Arsenal fan, little Jimmy, can you do me a favour and ask Saka to forget his boots and he has to go home to get them. Give us a first half without him. Let him play it second.
he
Give
can
us
fall
half a
down.
chance.
He can fall down the steps when he's getting off at the coach.
Yeah,
Twist,
yeah.
twist his ankle.
But we should he'll help on a player. But I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. Gracia has had all international play to plan for the games ahead, and train most of the team that is
In
that
that way.
way.
Yeah.
But I believe that is only is it 2 training sessions? He hasn't done a lot of training, have they?
Yeah, he hasn't had a full team, has he?
No.
He's had quite a few.
But he now has a plan with he now has to
2
plan
new
with
injuries.
2 new injuries. We have Cafu. Yeah, it's a good point. Nobody expected Gnonto and Verba to be missing, did they?
Or Adams. But I don't know. I'm not overly. I'm not for whatever reason. I'm just not overly worried about it. Maybe because
I watched.
we're not expected to win it. I think maybe that's what it is. We're not expected to win it, and maybe that's why I'm quite calm about it all.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm calm because we've got because I trust what Gracia. I trust in Gracia. Um, Now I know he's only got the job till the end of the season. But his job solely is to keep Leeds in division. That's it. That's his job, and I trust that with him only having that on him, rather than added expectations, he can solely concentrate on that one thing,
Mm.
and that helps him. That really does help him out a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to touch on it, but we've got a lot of favourable fixtures coming up this weekend.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're going to touch on it. Well, let's be honest. I'm going to go through fixtures now for you. Let me just get it. Let me get it up on table. Here we go. Fixtures. Right. So you see, I'll only go to Mondays. I'll only go up this weekend's fixtures because
Yeah,
Monday
yeah,
got us new show coming out on Monday.
yeah,
So Saturday, 1st of April, Man City v Liverpool don't really count, does it? Well, it does count because, like he says, it depends on if Arsenal have got one eye on it. Depends on
yeah,
which way around it goes.
yeah.
Then you've got
If I
Arsenal v.
if I were Arteta, I wouldn't let the players watch that game.
No, no. But they're all on social media now, aren't they? So they're going to
Oh
find
yeah,
out the score anyway.
yeah. Oh yeah, it'll filter through.
Bournemouth v Fulham.
Yeah, you see, you've got to put your money on Fulham, haven't you? But like you say, they've got 3 key men out.
Share screen so you can see fixtures as we go through, Mally. Right, so we've got Bournemouth v Fulham. We've got the Brighton and Brentford game. Don't mean anything to
No,
us. Crystal
no.
Palace versus Leicester.
Yeah,
Someone's going to take points off another team.
yeah. See, a lot of these have got draws written all over them.
Forest v Wolves.
Yeah, again, a possible draw.
And then on Monday it's West Ham v Southampton.
Again, another possible draw.
Well, the pressure on
But
West Ham will be immense.
yeah, the beauty is if they don't draw, then somebody's dropping points.
Yeah. And then obviously
So,
Monday night football's Everton v Spurs.
and then we play again on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Coming
So
thick
games
and fast.
games in April come thick and fast.
Yeah, they are
They come
coming thick
thick
and
and
fast.
fast. So we haven't got they haven't got time to think about the Arsenal game before they start planning for game on Tuesday, which is against Forest at home.
Yeah. So your Monday show's going to be a review preview.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
We're going to be reviewing weekend games and previewing coming up games.
There was also lots away on international duty. Yeah, even some of you've had a good weekend international duty games. Apparently, Garby, he was captain of under-20s, is it? And he had a really good game. Sonny Perkins had a really good game. So I'm happy for him. I'm really happy for him. Very true, Amani. Hi, Ian, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hi, guys. Nice to be on time. Our last night, I don't know. Hang on. Hi, guys. Nice to be on time. Last night, I don't know what for.
Yeah, I tried reading that and I couldn't make sense of it.
I think you remember last night when it said that we're going live and I won.
It says nice to be time out. Or nice to be time out last night.
Oh, you got timed out, Ian. Amani says, Garcia was very. I didn't know what you got timed out for, mate. I didn't time you out.
Were you on your fantasy football game? You sure?
Yeah, but no happened. We were talking about we started talking about Leeds United kits from retro years.
Well,
Russell's shooting with his retro kits.
There's only one lady to ask, and she's in chat.
Garcia is very calm, the very opposite of the last manager. I don't think Amani would have put him on timeout last night. He didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. I didn't watch it.
Unless I missed a comment. Unless I missed some comments. Because with Russell, he was showing us some of his retro shirts he had, Leeds. Right. And he had that, it's got the Yorkshire Evening Post one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice shirt. TD5 were in chat yesterday watching us.
I had all the shirts. I had about 10, 12. And I gave them all away to this young lad that I know.
See, I don't wear shirts, Smelly. Well, even when I could fit in them, I don't wear shirts.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't wear shirts.
No, I give so much gear away. It's unreal. More money than bloody sense.
Well, I'll discuss what's happening on Monday night. It's a new show. What's going to be on? It's going to be called Monday Night Social. We're going to be looking back at the result. It's a bit like the Extra Time show, but a Monday night. We're going to be able to look back at results, talk about what results happened over the weekend, and we were starting at 10 o'clock Monday night. that Everton Spurs game will have finished. So we'll have that to discuss as well.
So what time are you going? What time are you doing it?
10 o'clock Monday night.
10 o'clock. Right, I thought you were
Yeah.
doing it early. I thought you were doing it earlier with TD5 being at school.
No, with TD5 still doing the extra time show with me on a Friday.
Okay. Okay, fine.
So we've kept that going on a Friday with TD5 and
Right.
Kieran. And then the Mondays with me, you, Kieran, and Titch.
Oh, is Titch and Kieran coming on Monday?
Yes.
So they're doing Friday and Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. We've always had Friday night, haven't we, Reeds?
Yeah.
They've always had that extra time show on a Friday night.
Okay.
The comment still showed anyway. I don't need to explain what he did. He knows. Right. Fair enough, Amani. Look, Amani's in charge at chat. That's her job. I didn't see comment, but I'll go back and have a look. But look at Ian. I trust Amani 100%. I will never go against Amani when it comes to blocking people. If she thinks that people need to be timed out or blocked, she'll do it. You know what I mean? I trust Amani 100%, and I will back her 100% every time.
And you most likely didn't know about it because, as Amani says there, the comment still showed. So you
Well,
won't
I
know.
didn't see it.
So you won't know. Well, even if it showed, then you maybe didn't think out about it. Whereas Harmony saw something different in it.
Yeah, fair enough. And that's why she's back. You know, if you're not going to back someone, why have me place in it?
Exactly.
You know, so
Exactly.
that's how it is. And anyway, still would have kicked my ass if I went against the man. Women stand together, don't they?
Oh, aye. Yeah.
So, the Monday night social, it's extra time, but it's on a Monday.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's good. So good. It's good. It keeps me busy. It keeps me out of trouble.
It certainly does.
Keeps the money in a job. One day, she's voluntary at the moment, is Amani. She's on voluntary duty.
It's like bloody Coronation Street. You got a show every night.
I know, I'm busy, mate. I know, it's good. It's all good. Stop sharing. Oh, the comment showed on mine anyway. I don't need to explain what he did. He knows. Yeah, he didn't show on mine, my love. Honest, it didn't. He didn't show on mine. You must have blocked it before I could see it. If that makes sense. Yeah. Anyway, that's sorted. That's done, dusted, and sorted. So, Mally, score prediction.
Because I'm never right, I'm going to go 2-1 to Leeds.
You heard what Lee went, didn't you?
No.
They went 5-0 Leeds. I told him, I says, you do know it's going to be if we do get a result, it's going to be closer than normal. He says, yeah, Dad, 5-0.
He's a good lad. He's always
in Costa Rica.
Yeah. Is he not
Very nice.
on holiday or does he live there?
Well, from there. Oh,
right. Because I'm going back
hope
name.
you're doing well. Yes, been in before, isn't it, Sanchez?
Yeah, but I didn't know if he were on holiday in Costa Rica or if he lived there or she lived there. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I don't know.
We're living in 22nd century. Is it 22nd century now?
Yeah.
Is it 22nd century?
21st.
21st century now. You know, we're all about equal rights.
We are.
But
we are.
Mike, what were my score prediction? I didn't give a score prediction. My score prediction.
Yeah.
Amani's gonna go mad now. Amani's gonna go absolutely mad.
I think she'll go. I think she'll think we're going to get a battering, and
I'm
maybe we
gonna
will.
say I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Arsenal 2, Leeds 0.
Okay.
Mm. If we keep it below 3 goals, I'll be happy, but I won't be happy that we've lost the game.
You don't think we're going to score?
Oh, Mally, I don't know. Ramsdale's in some good form for Arsenal. He's in some really good form for Arsenal, isn't he? And I mean, yeah, they've got Saliba missing, but Gabriel's still a good defender. I do think Saliba's a big miss for him though this season, this game. I do. You know, and we all know what Kieran Tierney can bring to Arsenal and all.
Ben White, what the? Ben White will be playing.
Yeah, we all
Alongside
know about
Partey.
Ben White.
Yeah.
You know, I tell you something though, Mally. The Arsenal fans last season, it were Ben White with an S. Now it's best defender ever. Do you know what I mean? This season,
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
They are a bit of they are arrogant. They are some Arsenal fans are very arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it'll be
I don't
good.
know if that's I don't know if that's a Arsenal thing. I don't know.
Don't know. They better not get carried away too early. It's not there yet.
Well, I watched an Arsenal podcast called Dan Potts. And even he says some of the Arsenal fans are so deluded.
Yeah. Long way
You
to
know
go
what I mean?
yet. There's a long way to
Well,
go.
10 games, isn't it? It's a long way,
Yeah.
you know.
It's a lot of
But you
points.
can see Man City win. You can see Man City winning 10 games on bounce.
Yeah.
They've done it before.
What's Arsenal's form? What's it? How many have they won? Have they won the last 5, the last 6, the last 7? I don't know what Arsenal have done.
Right, Arsenal. I did have them here. Where are we? Arsenal have won 6 of the won 6 of consecutive Premier League games.
It's won
Their
6.
joint longest streak in the division since, along with Newcastle, and equaling their best run under Mikel Arteta. So six on bounce.
Okay.
Well, and then it says about us: Leeds are unbeaten in 2 Premier League games, winning 1 and drawing 1.
Right. Okay. It's a good start.
The Yorkshire club are one shy of 300 top flight away victories.
Oh, that's a good start. I like
They
that.
did put up a stat about Garcia's record under against Arsenal when he was Watford manager, but again, different times, different clubs, different times, and totally different situation.
Absolutely.
You know, it's like when he's, you know, in the press conferences, when journalists ask questions about his days, how did you get a result when you were a Watford manager and stuff? Totally different. Why? I don't know why he gets asked that question. Totally different.
No. Do you want to catch up with your chats, Matt?
I've nearly caught up, I think. Right.
One
I
above
have
that.
Rodrigo to score, and I think it will be 2 or 3-1 to the Gunners.
There's one above that.
Oh, never coming back. Paradise here. I bet it is. I bet it's Paradise in Costa Rica. I have Rodrigo to score. I think it will be 2 or 3-1 to the Gunners. A draw will do me. If we get any points, I believe I will be over them. If we get a point, man, it's as big as a win. Honestly,
Yes. It'd be good.
For confidence as well, at team, it'd be massive. Lee Gunner is the best Arsenal YouTube channel. Lee Gunner, where I set her out for about since the day when he got there. Now he's Arteta in now, so he's good, but he flip flops. I have Salah to score and Poole to turn City, and Liverpool to turn City over.
I don't think I don't think Liverpool have got enough for City, especially if Haaland. We don't know if Haaland's playing yet, do we?
No,
But
it's.
even if
I mean, apparently he's had a man. See, Amani, I do remember what you said. Amani was saying that he's had the surgery in Spain.
Haaland,
Yeah,
so he's out. But even without Haaland, I still think City are good enough. But again, it's on the day. It's who turns up who wants it more.
and Klopp seems to have Pep's number.
No, yeah. Like I say, I'll be watching that one definitely. That's a 12:30 kickoff, I think.
Yep, yep. First game at day.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
Then after that, you've got the love of Leeds. If it's 3-0 at half time, would you watch second half, Mally?
What, the Leeds game?
Yeah.
Most likely not.
See,
Most likely not.
I've been burnt me when I keep when it's like 2-0 and I say game over and stuff. I've been burnt
Yeah.
a few times, so
Yeah, no, I think 3-0 against Arsenal's. I think 2-0's
nothing like
a big 2-0's a big gap. Although they say 2-0's a dangerous gap. 2-0 at Ellen Road, I might watch it, but 2-0 at Emirates, I won't watch it.
Who is the Canadian Joy Arsenal who went on Just Joe's? Lovely guy. Oh God, Eagle Amani, Eagle. Yeah, he gets some right stick off of people on when he goes on like football terrence and stuff. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Because he's they call him deluded. He's not deluded. He just backs his team. He just backs his team. You know what I mean? You know he's not deluded. He just likes to back his team all the time. Just let one man in his max out. Come on in, Bugs. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so he's all right. He's Eagle. He's all right. I watched. I tell you another one I watched today. Amani Dave, Irish Sky on Irish Hotspur. Watched his show this afternoon. That were worth watching, especially Tottenham, the way the state they're in. Eagle TV, that's it. Very honest, love him. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's all right as Eagle. Yeah, he's a good man. Speaking about good men, another good channel. What even you watch, Mally? You've watched it a few times, so I don't think you'll mind me saying this. American in Leeds with Michael, Alex, and Joe.
Yeah.
That's a really good channel to get into. It's like how they haven't got more subscribers it's beyond me because the detail they go into. I watched a show yesterday after win. What did I did my fantasy football show? Then it popped up saying that they'd finished their show, so I watched it back and the detail they go into, and I think Joe's doing a one on his channel tonight on the View at night at 8:30. Now I'm going to
He's
see if I
doing.
can watch that.
He's gonna. Cheers gonna start doing anything that's rumored or anything out there. I think he's going to do a show a day with any rumour or any stories. So.
But what I do like about him though is he'll tell you if he thinks that they're genuine stories or not.
Mm.
It's sometimes it can be lazy journalism. It's a bit like the lead. I saw that story in Leeds Library yesterday. They were talking about Rutier being Victor Orta's worst signing since John Kevin Augustine.
Mm.
But I think that's unfair. I think that's totally unfair.
Mm.
I mean, how long's Firpo took to get used to Premier League? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Took him a
Yeah.
long time. I think it's because of his price tag. But I keep
Yeah.
telling Lee. Lee said it today. Oh, we paid a lot of money for him. Yeah, but it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we didn't pay the money to Rutter, did we? We paid it
No.
to where we got him from.
That might have put a bit of pressure on his head.
Yeah,
He's
possibly.
only, he's
Possibly.
only, he's only a young lad. I tend to disagree with Harmony's next comment to a certain degree, because they do know the history of these American lads.
Most of them only supported Lee since we came up on that channel.
I don't think so. I think they've supported Liz for a lot of years. They've maybe only started a YouTube channel since we came up. But I think they've supported Liz for a lot of years.
Yeah, they seem. I mean, they
To
seem to know the
discuss,
history.
that's right. They discuss way back, in 90s and 80s sometimes. So I think they know the stuff. They've maybe got interest because of the American connection. The 49ers, Jesse Marsh, Tyler Adams, Brendan Anderson, etc., etc. And that's maybe sort of just gelled it together.
See, that's like Wally. Brother Wally. He only started getting into watching West Ham since they got promoted to Premier League.
Right. Yeah.
They haven't. Some of them haven't. But it's the.
Well, it's not their
I know
first
what a
game, is
man is
it?
saying, but the
Yeah.
fans,
It's not their first game, is it?
no.
We all know that. We all know that.
And to be fair, I started my channel in 2021 or something. Yeah, 2021. I think I started this channel.
Mm.
But I know. I think with Amani, I think she's because she's been loyal to Leeds from day one of her being born. Well,
Mm.
from when she can remember.
Mm.
When people come over when they're like 30s and 40s, it's like, where were you before, sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But and I can understand that to a point. I really can. I am going by what they said on it.
Fair enough.
2 or 3 years only. Only one went to games when in uni in Leeds. Maybe 4 years for him. You see, it's not even Ireland's football in Ireland's first choice of sport. It's that Gaelic football or whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Ireland, it's Gaelic. So each country's different, but we did bring a lot of Irish players through, didn't we?
Oh yeah, yeah. There were a big Irish connection, weren't
there? Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Well, have you got else you want to add to it, mate?
No, looking forward to it. Are you? Now, Man City game will be over at about 2:15. If it's a 12:30 kickoff. So are you going to do half an hour before match tomorrow?
I don't know because tomorrow I've got to get ready for Lee's. We've been invited to a birthday party. Lee's, Lee's school friend who comes to the house.
Right.
She's 21.
Right.
And we've been invited to a pub down the road and stuff.
Okay. No worries.
But what I'm gonna try and do is get ready during the day. Do the reaction to Leeds game from 5 o'clock till 6.
All right.
So about an hour, and then start setting off going down. So I'm hoping to squeak. I mean, if we can go from 5 o'clock till 6 o'clock, that'll be. I can get that reaction video in.
Yeah, I just wondered if you were going to do one once the team news were out between 2:15 and 3:15.
If I can, I will. I can't.
Right.
I can't commit to it.
Right. No worries.
But if I can, I will. Definitely.
All right,
Anyway,
bud.
look, guys, this is second time you see me. Second, two or three shows, 2 out of 3 shows done today. I'll be back tonight at 10 o'clock for the extra time show. So please come over and join us then. Yeah, Amani, if you need me, you're out. Love, just send me a text. My phone's up. My phone's now on outdoor. I've got it all working again. I've got it sorted. So if you need me, text me out, and I'll reply straight away to you this time, my love.
Don't believe him,
Anyway,
Harmony. Don't believe him.
no, look, it's on. It's well, actually no. Hang on, give me a minute.
Don't believe him. He never answers. He never replies.
I do reply.
About
There,
3 days.
it's now on outdoor because I've finished show. But I
About
put
3
it on
days
silent
later.
when I do show, and then I forget.
Yeah.
So, but everything's it's all well and good. It's all up and it's all good. But yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying keeping busy most nights. It's still really good.
You're getting used to your computer, your laptop.
Yeah, I got that one. I got a replacement for that one piece USB
Okay.
port.
All right.
Perfect.
Good.
So it's all up and running. Everything's good. My light. I've took a plug away. I'm using my batteries for it now. So
All right.
my bright light. So I've got that, and I've got my spotlight. I've changed my bulbs in my light above my head. The
Okay.
next thing is getting these cameras sorted out.
Get his lights sorted out.
Yeah, just needs to get that camera ring light thing again.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, everything's good. Everything's
Good.
good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. No, that's it. That's all I've got to say, mate. All I've got to say on this
All right, fella.
preview. Thank you everyone for joining us. As always, couldn't do it without you. Really couldn't do this show without you. You know, and like I says, you know, a man is. I'll address it again. A man is the one who who looks after everyone in chat to keep everyone safe. Her rule, it's what she says goes in that chat. We just concentrate on the channel side of it. Yeah, see you later on, Emmanuel. So thank you very much for watching this edition of Disabled Team. There's only one thing left to say. It's a goodbye from me.
And it's a goodbye from me. I'll see you later,
Take
Stu.
care, everybody. Good night.